The UBC Thunderbirds opening their season in front of a packed house, but two of their recent grads will soon be playing in front of some much larger crowds after making NFL rosters, and in the process, history.
It's a huge wave of emotions.
The days leading up to Cutdown Day are probably the most nerve-wracking I've ever had.
Pitt Meadows' Giovanni Manu, a fourth-round pick by the Detroit Lions last spring, and North Vancouver's Theo Benedict, who went undrafted before signing with the Chicago Bears, both made the cut this week. It marks the first time in NFL history that two players from the same draft class of a U Sports program each made the league straight out of school. A landmark moment for football in Canada.
It's just so amazing, that two guys can make it from here, and just to give that huge support and motivation to the rest of kids in Canada.
I think Canadian athletes can compete with the best on the football field.
Under head coach Blake Nill, the two players anchored the Birds' dominant offensive line for the better part of 4 years, developing alongside each other and forging a lifelong bond in the process.
The day cut day happened. I've been telling people this, I was looking at the Bears cut roster more than I was looking at the Lions, because I wanted to know if I wanted him to make it, because I wanted to be the first one to congratulate him.
Standing at 6'7" and weighing in at over 350 pounds, Manu has the potential to anchor the Lions line for years to come. Benedict, meanwhile, comes with a significant pedigree, having won the J.P. Metras Trophy as Canada's top lineman for 2 consecutive years. Even prominent NFL analyst Brian Baldinger is impressed with his toolkit.
He's a University of British Columbia Thunderbird. Watch him against Kenneth Grant, the #1 pick of the Dolphins right here. Just pinning him right here.
Neither player was taken aback by making their respective teams, but there have been some surprises as they adjust to playing the game at its highest level.
When we played the Bills, I had Joey Bosa in practice, and some of those big names, for sure, you get out there and you're like, holy cow, these are players that I've been watching for 10 years now, but you got to try and nip that in the bud as quick as you can, because you got to go out there and beat them, right?
I was coming out the tunnel, and I quickly just walked by this guy, and I had to glance back, and it was Tom Brady. I had to contain myself, like the little kid in me. I didn't want to start freaking out.
Well, there's no question these two athletes are cut from a different cloth. Their stories help show that playing collegiate ball in Canada can be a viable path to the NFL, something they hope isn't lost on younger players.
Nothing's impossible. If I can make it, anyone can make it. Not only myself, but if me and Theo can make it, being from here in Canada and youth sports, nothing's impossible. Believe in yourself, and that'll take you a long ways.
In Vancouver, Jack Rabb, City News.